Well, you might have seen some characters from other shows on tonight's episode of Chicago Fire, and you might have wondered what's going on. Well, it's all part of NBC's big crossover week. 3 different shows over 2 days solving one case together. I was invited to go behind the scenes to see how it's all done.
So the first victim, Alice Whitlock, raped and murdered.
The characters in plots of Law and Order.
Hey, what's up, man?
Chicago PD.
If I'm working on their show, it's to be with my boyfriend, Chris Stolte.
And Chicago Fire have now crossed over.
Somebody torched the place.
I love doing the crossover because we've gotten to know those guys so well. So it's really fun to be on somebody else's set.
Either of the New York crime scenes.
Zelensky at Chicago Med.
2 different cities.
We get a situation that hits us close to home, that affects New York, it affects Chicago.
And 3 different sets.
Mariska's coming here, Voight is going there, and then Antonio's coming to us, and then we're going to CBD.
Can make consistency challenging.
We're shooting so out of sync, and we'll get done with PD stuff, and then you jump to the fire stuff or the SVU stuff, and you're going, okay, wait a minute, which one's coming first? Which one, so you have to get your mind right.
If you're looking to kill somebody, toxic smoke will do the job fast.
The storyline centers around a mental head game with authorities.
It starts with Chicago Fire. There's an incident, fire in one of the, the suburbs here in the city.
I asked Severide, played by Taylor Kinney, to come investigate the fire because we think that there's signs of arson. My brother, Detective Antonio Dawson, who's on CPD, he actually is the one who calls and says if we could help out with an investigation.
Before she got burned up, somebody raped her and left her for dead.
The 10 scenes are shot over and over again from several angles, but with the same emotional intensity.
Oh my God.
You know, one of the top questions from Hoosier viewers who love Chicago Fire is, do they shoot at a real firehouse? Well, the answer to that is absolutely yes. Here on the Chicago South Side, Firehouse number 18.
Got the mark?
We were also invited to go behind the scenes inside the sound stage for Chicago PD.
All these ladies think they've seen this guy.
The space is tight,
Given the particulars, probable cause.
and everyone has to hit their marks at the right time.
Was she attacked?
It's not just what they say, but how they look. Their reaction is much a part of the scene as the action itself.
It affects all these characters in a real crazy way. Some of us go off on the deep end, some of us get dark.
There's a point where Lindsay goes and talks to this suspect, and we're all pretty nervous about her, so we've all got very watchful eyes on that situation. Some bad stuff happens. It's a little shocking.
Wasn't no accident, was it?
So stay tuned, as the shocking crossover event will have you talking and wanting more.
To be able to work with one talented group and then mix us all together, I think it's just, anything can happen.
Let's get to work.
And you can watch more of the crossover event right here on Channel 13 NBC tomorrow night at 9 p.m. with Chicago PD, followed by Law and Order at 10 p.m. I don't want to give anything away, but let me just say, you gotta watch it.
Really? It looks like you stumbled into a mutual admiration society there. Everybody kind of getting along?
Yeah, everybody loves each other. It was a great cast and a lot of fun, and I might be on an episode.
Oh, yeah?
No! We'll see. You have to watch.
We'll have to watch.
You have to watch tomorrow night.
Our own crossover right here.
Wait and see.
Oh my gosh, I can't wait.
Love.